Ernesto, shall we start?
Yes, please, you decide, of course. Yes.
Yeah, you need to start, yeah?
No, start, please. Thank you.
Sorry?
If you can start, that will be fine. Yes.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone joining us from different parts of the world. On behalf of the organizing committee, it's my great pleasure to warmly welcome you all to the Teachers Research Online Conference 2026. We are truly delighted to see such a vibrant and diverse community of educators, mentors, and teacher researchers gathered here today. This conference celebrates a very important idea that teachers are not only practitioners, but also researchers of their own classrooms. When teachers investigate their own practices, reflect on their experiences, and share their insights with others, they contribute not only to their own professional growth, but also to the wider field of education. Teacher research empowers educators to understand their learners better, respond to the real classroom challenges, and develop contextually meaningful solutions. What makes this conference particularly special is the global collaboration it represents. This year, we have had an overwhelming response with more than 50 mentors supporting teachers and over 150 presentations from teachers across the world. Participants are joining us from many different countries, from a great amount of educational contexts and teaching environments. Yet, we are united by a shared commitment to learning from each other and strengthening teacher-led research. And the mentoring dimension of this conference is also something we deeply value. Through mentorship, experienced educators guide and support teachers who are new to research, helping them transform their classroom questions into meaningful inquiries. This collaborative spirit reflects the core values of the Teachers Research Initiative: support, inclusivity, and shared learning. Over the next 2 days, we look forward to listening to teachers' voices, learning from their classroom experiences, and engaging in rich discussions. Each presentation represents not just research findings, but also the dedication, curiosity, and reflective practice of teachers who are striving to improve education for their learners. Before we begin, I would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to all the mentors, presenters, chairs, reporters, and participants who have contributed their time, expertise, and enthusiasm to make this conference possible. We hope the sessions spread over the next 2 days inspire new ideas, foster meaningful dialogue, and strengthen our global community of teacher researchers. Once again, welcome to the Teachers Research Online Conference 2026, and we wish you all a very engaging and enriching conference experience. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Ernesto.
Thank you.
If you would like to.
Thank you very much, Vanita. Really pleased, happy to see so many familiar faces. My name is Ernesto Vargas Gil, and I am the IATEFL Research SIG coordinator. And on behalf of our members committee, I'm very happy to welcome you all to the Teachers Research Online Conference 2026. Here we are again with a new edition of this conference, a new year, the 12th year, if I'm not mistaken. Richard for sure is going to correct me later, of what has clearly become one of the largest, if not the largest, teacher research conference in the world. with around 150 participations from teacher researchers representing 22 countries with 652 participants registered. We are really, really happy to have you all here and be part of history. However, this conference is not only special for its size, but also because of three elements that I would like to elaborate a little bit on very, very, very briefly. It's the empowering nature of teacher research, its democratic character, and its social justice vocation. First, in terms of its empowering nature, I think that teacher research helps teachers, as we all know, to take ownership of their teaching, understand more clearly what is happening in their classrooms, and increasingly their students, and increasingly becoming aware of the wider social, institutional, and political context in which they and their students teach and learn. And over the next 2 days, we're going to see a lot of examples precisely of that from different teaching contexts, cultures, and practices. I also said democratic character, not only because teacher research and this conference in particular create a more horizontal space for dialogue, but also because teacher research helps democratize the idea of research itself. It reminds us that knowledge is not only produced in universities or by mainstream researchers, often in the global south, but it is also produced in classrooms around the world through observation, reflection, dialogue with learners, and thoughtful engagement with practice. So making research and teacher research more accessible and also more meaningful and relevant for teachers, their students, and their communities. Finally, I mentioned social justice because teacher research also contributes to the decolonization of knowledge. It helps teachers to avoid reproducing and often to question existing knowledge, methodologies, and ways of thinking, co-creating instead with their students and communities, and sharing precisely this knowledge, these methodologies, and ways of thinking. And I think that this conference is a very good example of that, of showcasing precisely this nature. So I think that conferences like this overall challenge the rather narrow and quite frankly absurd idea that research is only valid when it is carried out by researchers, mostly in the global north, and only when it is published through a limited set of academic outputs and channels. What we see here is something much richer rather. Teachers generating knowledge with their students from practice, grounded in local realities, cultures, and ways of thinking, and bringing that knowledge into dialogue across borders. This is what I mean by teachers' empowering nature, democratic character, and social vocation. I think that a conference of this characteristic and nature would be impossible without the participation of all of you. And in this sense, I want to conclude by acknowledging and thanking all who have contributed to make this possible. So first of all, a very sincere thank you to all of the teacher researchers and their mentors for your willingness to share your research projects, your questions, and your reflections today. That openness and generosity is really at the heart of this conference. I also want to say a very special thank you to the organizing committee, including the committee members of IATEFL and MenTRnet, the chairs in the session, and of course, the conference chairs, Vanita Chopra, Maria Marta Mora, and Sydney Martin, for their amazing, truly heroic work in putting this event together. Quite honestly, you don't put together an event of these size if you don't invest an incredible amount of time, energy, intelligence, and heart organizing this event. And I know this as a close witness has really involved a huge amount of care, coordination, communication, and invisible labor. So we are deeply grateful to all of them. Thank you, Vanita. Thank you, Maria. Thank you very much, Sydney.
Thank you so much, Ernesto.
We are also grateful to the organizations supporting this conference, including the Network of English Teacher Researchers in Uzbekistan, NETRUX, and the Argentine Federation of Associations of Teachers of English, FAPI, whose support has helped make this event possible. So thank you very much to Ella and Eleonora from NETRUX, and thank you to Eugenia Carrion Canton from FAPI. We are very thankful with you and are looking forward to further collaborations with both organizations. And of course, thank you to all of you, the audience being here. Your presence matters a big deal, and it's quite frankly what gives this event life. So thank you once again for being here and for helping create this space of exchange, reflection, and shared learning. I really wish you all a very fruitful sessions ahead, two days of a very productive dialogue and learning experience. And with that, I would like to hand it over to Richard, who is going to talk to you in his capacity as chair of MenTRnet. But most importantly, I would say, as the main referent and founder of the Teacher Research Series, and yes, the teacher research movement in general. Thank you very much. And it's over to you, Richard. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Ernesto. Yes, this conference is organized jointly by the IATEFL Research Special Interest Group and MenTRnet. And MenTRnet is an international network of mentors, for mentors of teacher research. Well, Ernesto has, I think we need to start the conference very soon, the presentation, so I won't say very much. I think Ernesto has exactly expressed what the conference is all about. But I just want to, yes, talk a little bit about history. This is the fifth, I think it's the fifth online conference of called Teachers Research. And so we started in 2021 during the pandemic, and it was, we were all online. Well, those of us who could be online were online. We were using Zoom, and we wanted to recreate the spirit of a conference which had been going on actually since 2014. So this is 12 years now. This conference had been going on physically, and sometimes in places like Chile, Argentina, Turkey. It was a special kind of conference, and we wanted this to continue to be a special kind of conference. I think it's unique because not just the numbers, but now, and I'm very proud to see how many people are joining and being interested in this conference, but the way we do the conference. So I just wanted to say something about that. We want to put teachers at the heart of the conference. That's different from many conferences where experts come and talk down to teachers. So we don't have plenary speakers from universities, etc. We do have some plenary sessions where we invite you as mentors today And tomorrow we invite the teacher researchers to come together to share your experiences as a plenary. We did that when we had the conferences in Chile and Argentina and Turkey. We did that there as well. We didn't have expert outside teachers. So Ernesto has explained the philosophy that we believe that teachers generate knowledge, which is very, very important and useful to share with other teachers. And the other two things really to emphasize, we don't have long presentations now. I know that's very difficult for you to imagine just talking for 3 minutes, but really it is possible just to focus on the main points. I really recommend that you focus on what you have found. Don't talk too much about the methodology, okay? And then the reason for that, and the other thing is no PowerPoints. Posters. We have posters, and you can click on the program and you can look at the poster as you listen to the presentation. The reason for that is we want to have as much interaction as possible. And when we have interaction around posters in a conference, there's a lot of very exciting conversations that go on. So if people are presenting for too long, then we don't have time for the interaction. So we put teachers at the heart in that sense as well. We want you as participants to engage with the presenters and ask questions. And so not so much presentation from the presenter, but a lot of interaction. And we would encourage you strongly to ask questions, as many questions as you want to the presenters in the question and answer. In the past, we had breakout rooms, but this year we're experimenting with just all together in one room. But please do ask your questions, have lots of discussion. That's the spirit of teachers research. And just finally, why do we call it teachers research with an exclamation mark? It's not it's all about teacher research. It's all about teacher research done by teachers. But we have this funny title. Some people think it's not grammatical, but we are saying yes, not only academics, not only university teachers do research, teachers research. Teachers do research. Teachers as well as university teachers. Teachers are doing research. Exclamation mark. Not just academics. And the second meaning is encouraging other teachers. Well, we don't say you have to do it, but we're inviting you to think about doing your own research. So, if you don't do it yourself, maybe you'll be inspired. That's what we hope. And of course, I started the series, and I'm very proud to see this. But I'm not the first person. Before we had the Teachers Research Series, we have Dick Allwright, we have Anne Burns, and all sorts of things going on. We had Rama Matthew. Welcome, Rama. I'm just saying hello to you, especially doing lots of important things in India. So it's just a tradition, but we have to struggle for this tradition. We have to struggle hard to keep this alive because it's a lot of hard work to make things different from normal conferences. And so much hard work goes into organizing a special kind of conference like this, but we need to keep doing that work in order to democratize research. So thanks, and thank you very much to the organizers this year, I must say, and myself as well. Welcome to all of you. Back to Vanita or Sydney.
Thank you so much, Richard. Your vision and inspiration have been central to this movement and to the growth of global teacher research community. Thank you once again, and a very warm welcome to all of you. Over to you, Maria, so that you can quickly share the housekeeping rules.
Right.
Because we are already running late.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So you may be wondering about certificates for this conference. Well, at the end of the sessions, the chairs will be sharing a link, a feedback form for you to complete and to obtain your certificates. Another thing is that please try to, if you haven't done so, write your name rename yourself so that we can check your names, right? And I don't know, Vanita, if I'm missing something, can you help me?
No, you're doing good. Just share the links of the overview and the conference program, because from here now we would be shifting to different rooms. So this room, where we are doing the welcome plenary, this is room 1, right? And
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, sorry. I will have to open room 3. I'll be in charge of room 3. So please bear with me because I have to leave this room and run to open room 3, right? So be patient, those of you who will join room 3.
Thank you. I think I would request everyone, to move to different rooms. So this is room 1, where the chair is Ruben. Hi, Ruben. Are you here?
Hi, Vanita.
Because he would be, thank you so much, Ruben. Welcome. So you would be chairing the session here. And then we have room 2. So if you see the program, you just need to click on room 2, and this would be a Zoom link. You would be directly taken to this room where Anna would be chairing the session, and room 3 would be chaired by Mariana. So happy sharing, happy learning. There are no breakout rooms this time. So after all the presentations get over, you would remain in the same room for a Q&A, a question answer session. Thank you, everyone. We can move to our respective rooms now.
Pre-diabetic.
Sydney, I have made you the co-host for this room. Sydney, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've made you the co-host, and you need to make Ruben the co-host as well. Yeah, and then Ruben would be making the mentors, all the mentors co-hosts, so that they can share the screen.
Okay, Vanita.
Yeah, thank you. I'm here only.
Okay, so just let me find Seden and Natalia Klinska.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, here.
Seden, Natalia, and Raju Shrestha.
Hello, yes, I'm here with, nice to see you.
Hi, Natalia. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Teacher research. Conference.
Okay, so Seden, I will make you co-host. Let me see.
Hello, one day. Do show not to participant. Extra social class.
Vanita, I can't make Seden and Natalia co-host. I don't have the permission to do so.
Okay, just let me check.
If I may, people are asking in the chat box, where should they go? So we distributed the program well in advance. However, I have just shared the program, and if you
Ruben, you will be able to
look at the program and just click on the room word, you would pretty much have access to the link to that room. Thank you.
So yes, I'll be the first to present, and while Ruben is making me to a host to share, yes, I can entertain a bit of our dear participants, if you don't mind, Ruben. Yeah, because I'm still waiting for.
Just a minute. I want to check. Rashu Shrestha is here.
Okay, let's.
Is Rashu here? I don't think so. Okay, but we can start. So okay, so let me silence the participants. Okay, Right. Welcome again to this first session 1 in room 1. Yes, we are very happy to have you here and start sharing and conveying enthusiasm, yes, with the different topics and presentations of mentees and the mentors who guided them. My name is Ruben Macei, and I will be chairing the session. And in this session, we have 2 or 3 mentors. I will check. One of them is Natalia Kryska, yes,
Hi. Yeah.
right, from Ukraine, who will be presenting her mentees, sorry, in a minute. Also, Seden Tuyan from Turkey, inviting 4 of her mentees to present as well. And I'm not sure if Rashu Shrestka is here. If not, those would be the two mentors, okay? And they are mentees. We will have, as anticipated before, we will have 3 minutes, up to 3 minutes for each presentation by sharing the posters as well. Mentors can share your mentees' posters, yes, and so up to 3 minutes for each, and then there will be a 20-minute question and answer session. So please take notes of some questions you may have or comments you would like to make or aspects of the presentations that call your attention for some reason, okay? So that then we can talk to the presenters about it and discuss, all right? I will be
Ruben,
sharing.
Vanita
Yes.
this side. So you have already been made the host, and Natalia and Seden are also the co-hosts now. So they'll be able to share the screen now.
Okay, that's right. Thank you, Vanita. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, so during the presentations, I will be sharing the link to the program and where you can find the posters as well. And then, as Maria Marta mentioned, I will be sharing also later on the feedback form and the certificate form, yeah, so that you can have it. All right. Well, so Natalia, you have the floor now. Welcome. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you would like to introduce your mentees, yes, and start with the presentation.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ruben. Again, thanks all the participants. Huge gathering of teacher researchers. Just a short introduction. We are from Ukraine and we represent Professional Association of English Language Teachers, and mostly we work in the context of tertiary education. So we are university teachers. We've been engaged in the project for EAR, Exploratory Action Research, with Richard Smith and Netruz and MenTRnet. Yes, and today we are happy to talk about the outcomes and results of our research. So my first, yes, I'm sharing now. My first mentee is Lada Krasavitska, and she will be talking and comment on. In advance, I want to apologize. We are first-time participants, so perhaps we got at some moment wrong the format of our presentations. They are still old school slides. For next session, for next conference, we promised to prepare posters, but yeah, somehow because perhaps we were in another project with slides, perhaps that's what happened. So first of all, Lada Krasavitska, her context is pedagogical university. She's a teacher educator. It's a joint project in Kharkiv, pedagogical university.